While reading The Fault in Our Stars by John Green, the one theme that was smack in your face the entire time was the presence of illness. It got us to think, how does illness affect the life of the individual? We came up with 4 sub-ideas, or 4 words: downgraded, mental illness, hopeless, and struggle. Downgraded. That means in terms of how they feel as people and how they feel as though society will look down upon them. Society seems to think that they are solely people struggling with an illness and will give them looks of pity or sympathy. While Hazel and Augustus were in the airport on their way to Amsterdam, Gus expressed his uncomfortable feeling of waiting with Hazel before they were allowed to board the plane. He said, "Listen, sorry I avoided the gate area. The McDonald's line wasn't really that long. I just didn't want to sit there with all those people looking at us or whatever. They just piss me off sometimes, and I don't want to be pissed off today." Both of them feel as though the only reason they are being stared at is because they have cancer. Society is staring at them solely because they have an illness. It makes them feel like less of a person. Another way that Hazel feels downgraded is by the way people look at cancer patients after they have passed away. They are only seen as a preset list of adjectives, as though people are afraid to see the truth. This was displayed clearly by the meals left for Gus's ex-girlfriend. She seemed to be mostly a professional sick person, like me. As if the only thing I'd ever done was have cancer. From that moment, Hazel realized that when people looked at her, even after she died, she would only be seen as the girl with cancer. That completely dehumanizes every cancer patient or anyone dealing with an illness. It makes them feel oppressed and ignored. Both Gus and Hazel are annoyed about how while other people can have a valiant death, cancer patients can't. They are not represented in art as having a worthy death. It makes them feel oppressed and therefore downgraded. Because there is no glory in illness. There is no meaning to it. There is no honor in dying of. So how does illness affect the life of the individual? In terms of being downgraded, they are seen as only their illness, they are seen as less of a person even after they have passed away, and they are no longer allowed to have a valiant life where they have done something important.